as soon as you test it, put them right back on.
Okay. Your citation is a half mile behind you and to your right for the parallel runway. It should be overtaking you. Can you give me a large S-turn to the left, but stay west of the 405 freeway to let him pass by?
He's right in our path, isn't he?
Yeah, go ahead and bring it up into a hover.
That's a 2-0 Papa. Give me a large S-turn to the right, but we'll just remain east of the 405 freeway.
Then take us out to the line. Make your call. And what we'll do is we'll go straight. We won't use the taxiway.
Okay.
And let them know that we have the Sky Crane in sight. We'll avoid them.
And remain this frequency. Hold short runway 16 right.
Right, but get up into a hover. We'll go over to the
Cessna 00 Echo, the S-turn was adequate. The citation is past you now. Runway 16 left, clear to land. Cessna 00 Echo, runway 16 left, clear for the option.
Nice. And we'll do a Balboa departure. We have Alpha still.
When they do that now? Will they do that call now? Or?
When we get out to the line, turn, and we'll take off going down that way.
Okay.
We'll just go straight ahead. Do you want me to make the call, or are you good?
Balboa departure, did you say?
Yeah, hold on, he's moving.
Echo Foxtrot, cross runway 16 right, golf ground point 7 on the other side. Good day.
Gonna back it up. Nope. Set it down. Nicely done, man. Nicely done. Were you breathing?
I think so.
But it was very well done.
I had to force myself not to
pull back up.
Pull back up.
Yes. But see, you kind of continued with it, and look at how nice that was.
Yeah. He's parking.
Yeah, he's parking. Go ahead and pick it back up.
Cessna 00 Echo, make left close traffic at the flood basin. Report downwind to beam 1,800 each pass.
Very nicely done. Way to fly it off the ground.
Feels like it's behaving better today.
You're behaving better today. Go ahead and set it back down. Nice, dude. Making me proud right now. Alright, go ahead and pick it back up and we'll give them a call. And at the same time, go ahead and start walking us out that way.
In for Balboa departure.
Yes. We're contact Van Nuys, Balboa departure, out with Alpha.
With what?
With Alpha. Northwest corner.
Helicopter 476 Sierra Hotel, southwest corner with Alpha, looking for a Balboa to the north.
That's Gil.
Yep. Let me go ahead and make the call.
Helicopter 23 Victor Hotel, northwest corner, request Balboa departure with Alpha.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, proceed out to taxiway Alpha to hold, advise and ready for departure.
Out to Alpha, we'll let you know, 60 Hotel.
Cessna 2 Sierra Pop, do you see the Cessna on the downwind, off your left side on the downwind at 1,800? Cessna 2 Sierra Papa, that's your interval, follow him, he's in the pattern.
Going over there.
Alright, go ahead and call him again.
23 Victor Hotel. Van Nuys helicopters, 23 Victor Hotel. At the northwest corner, request Balboa departure with Alpha. Are we working?
That helicopter that just checked in didn't get a response. Say it again, please.
Go ahead.
Helicopter 23 Victor Hotel at the northwest corner, request Balboa departure with Alpha.
23 Victor Hotel, Van Nuys Tower. Departure from the northwest corner will be at your own risk. Balboa North departure is approved.
Departure approved, 23 Victor Hotel.
Van Nuys Tower, Fire 1 northwest corner with Alpha for a Bull Creek south departure. Have departing traffic in sight.
Fire 1, Van Nuys Tower. What direction do you want to go?
Bull Creek south.
Fire 100, keep that traffic in sight. There'll be a Balboa North, departure from the northwest corner. Will be at your own risk, Bull Creek South, departure is approved.
Fire 1.
Alright, on the go.
Cessna 00 Echo, runway 16 left, clear for touch and go.
Woohoo! That's that ETL. Then go ahead and cut off in between the buildings, over to the right. Just because there's no wind right now.
Papa Fall, Cessna head number 2.
And we're going to go north anyway.
Clear for touch and go.
If the winds were coming from the south, then you would go ahead and cut to the south.
Okay.
But when they're calm, it doesn't really matter. Okay, you're flying. You're doing whatever you need to do. Alright, alright, alright.
Van Nuys helicopter, please 10. Please 10, Van Nuys Tower. Please 10 to, actually 3 miles north, Old GM Plant 1003. I'd like Stack Crossing 1003, and I'll call the 405 for your west side. Please 10, Roger. Please 10, can you fly directly?
What's the next radio frequency we want to have in there?
Where are we going?
We're going to, Charlie Canyon.
Helicopter mile east of you at the Old GM.
123.00.
Okay, so put it in.
Helicopter 41352, Van Nuys Tower.
We're up, and we've got the police helicopter in sight. Just like I will from
41352, Roger. I'll need some spacing at the airport, so I want to stagger your arrival. Hold over the GM plan, expect about a minute there.
We'll hold over here, Steven.
60 Hotel on Alpha, ready to go.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, Roger. Hold on Alpha, expect 1 minute.
You turned your little knob.
60 Hotel, holding.
What? You turned the little knob.
What's Gil flying in?
Elite. Another 22. He's pretty much just moved down there. Because,
that traffic is touch and go, and there's another Skyhawk about a half mile in.
because him and the owner, they bought a school out in Pennsylvania. They've been friends for a long time. So and they're going to try to bring some of that back here. Like it's got a 135, which means you can do charters and stuff.
Helicopter 6 Sierra Hotel departs to the south.
He was in this morning.
Takeoff. Balboa North.
Yeah, he's
Reports passing the tower.
he still does a couple of airplane things.
Tower for 60 Hotel.
He's bringing me up a 484 on Monday.
He's bringing a 44 to.
In the afternoon on Monday.
Nice. Wonder where he's getting the 44. Or wonder where they got the 44.
He was calling it Golf Golf.
Helicopter 41352, squawk VFR.
I smell smoke.
VFR, safe up to.
Yeah.
No, not, but it's wood smoke, it's not us smoke. We did some governor off stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, real simple, real easy,
Pretty
right?
uneventful.
Yes, pretty much. If you want, when we get out there too, we'll do one with where you come. We'll have you do a landing and takeoff with the governor off, just so you got an idea what it's like.
Yeah, I don't think I've done one like that.
No.
Helicopter 352 now without delay. Cross both runways, said stay. Helicopter 60 Hotel, go west of Balboa and then northbound approved.
West of Balboa and then northbound for 60 Hotel.
Go ahead and ask for a frequency change.
Van Nuys helicopter, this is 23 Victor Hotel, request frequency change.
Helicopter 3 Victor Hotel, frequency change approved.
Thank you.
Helicopter 352.
Don't worry about it.
For the northwest
Go ahead and switch it.
Southwest coastline, 352.
Where are we at?
We are at, something reservoir.
West of the San Fernando Reservoir, northbound.
Helicopter 23 Victor Hotel, west of the
San Fernando.
San Fernando Reservoir, northbound at 1.8.
Tempo Mike's eastbound over Montebello Country Club, 1,700.
Eastbound over where?
No idea.
I think we're alright. We can go faster than 65 knots. You're like, unless you're enjoying the scenery, ooh, look at the baseball field.
Well, that's windy today.
Yeah. It might be a little windier on the other side, probably not though.
No, I looked at the weather on everything, so pretty much
calm.
every airport. Yeah.
You said you live up here in the Santa Clarita area? Oh,
Mission Hills.
Mission Hills, that's right. See, the nice thing that you got, I mean, we can hear a little bit of wind noise, but it's still canceling a lot of that wind noise out.
Oh, yeah.
It's like when they have this, the Dave Clark's, I'm like, can you leave your door on? Otherwise you hear a lot of shh. When I was doing tours at the other company, they would want to have the doors off in the back. I'm like, all right, if you want them. And then I couldn't hear anything. Like you try to tell them to have it on the inboard side and lift it up when they're not, so it's kind of hidden more behind them.
Yeah.
Still get a lot of wind noise. On the women, the hair's flying all over the place. Like after about 10 minutes, they're like, wow, this was a really bad idea. Like it's funny at first because it's like they can't control their hair, but then after they're tired of it after about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Straight. Are you on your test?
I'm still at the 60%.
Hotel,
What?
On
the 6th page?
on your solo test?
Yes.
I finished that.
Okay.
I finished it the other day when we were here.
We're playing tomorrow, right?
What day?
Yeah, you put it, or at least we're on the schedule tomorrow.
Alright.
If you don't want to play, let me know.
I can do it. I wouldn't mind actually, because a couple of days off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm... As long as it's in the morning, I've got to pick up my parents from the airport. So.
Yeah, you see that white tower right out in front of it?
Yeah.
Kind of head towards that.
The rain tower thing, or just...
Yeah, the white tower thing. There did used to be a guy around here somewhere, and I don't remember where. He used to have like a couple of tanks, like army tanks.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say he was more, they were for movie props type stuff. I don't know if that was back when I was training though. Like you put the friction on when you went to do the radios and stuff like that. That's fine. You can also just increase it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, can you still move the collective pretty easily? Yeah. So then it holds it a little bit more, and it'll hold 22 and stuff like that. Almost so you want it to so it'll hold it, but you can still easily move it in case you need to roll off or something like that.
Yeah. A lot of wires out this way.
Yeah. Oh, you would have died, man.
I caught it.
What?
I saw it on my low RPM. I climbed it down, but then...
Did you remember how fast they went away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard the rotors first. I'm like, react at all.
Like, since you heard the rotor starting to droop a little bit, one of the first things you should have done is like, oh, maybe I need to roll on or look at your gauge and stuff. And you're right, that was a good catch on the rotors. Really, there starts to be a point where you're not even really looking at the gauges anymore. You glance at them. I mean, you glance at them every once in a while just to continue to verify everything. And you should still continue because you can't check your temperature. You can't hear your temperatures. You can't feel your temperatures. These gauges you kind of start to like not look at so much.
Yeah.
But these gauges you should definitely still look at. Unless it's a new situation and a new helicopter and stuff, then you're paying attention to these gauges again. Because you're not familiar with it. You don't know what it sounds like. You don't know what it feels like.
Yeah.
Even if it was this helicopter in a new situation, like maybe you're going to start doing some long line work or pull it into doing some photography or something like that. East of Magic Mountain. No. East of Magic Mountain, northbound at 2.1.
Helicopter 23 Victor Hotel, east of Magic Mountain at 2.1.
Northbound. Yeah, there's Castaic Lake's in front of us. So they said somewhere around Castaic, but go ahead and bring us down, 1.8, stop climbing. Go ahead and cut off to the left a little bit. Give me like 300 or 310. Understand when you first go to start to turn, and it has to do with the magnetic forces of the earth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you first start to turn, there's going to be a little bit of lag. Alright, so kind of go, but just make it, and that was fine. That was pretty good. Just understand that you might overshoot a little bit. So before you get to your point, like about 5-10 degrees before you get to your point, already start to straighten it out. So you waited, like on that one, you waited till 310, and then you ended up at 300. Same thing when you climb in altitude and stuff like that. About 100 feet before, and on your speed, about 10 knots before, start leveling it out. Don't like wait till you get to that point to start leveling out, because you're going to overshoot. You're going to overshoot going underneath. You're going to overshoot going over. And same thing with your altitude. About 5 to 10 whatevers. Start leveling it out, start correcting it and stuff. Wayside Prison. Out by Magic Mountain. Fire crew down there. Maybe doing some training. I think it's this place. Not this, yeah, CHP down there. I've seen them doing some training in the house. Like swapping type stuff. Alright, Charlie Canyon's over on our right. So I want you to nice in the runway. Set yourself up. Oh no, wait. Yeah. Do you see the runway yet? I meant on the other side, because we're going to come in westbound. Pretty much over here, we're always going to come in westbound. That's where most of the prevailing winds, unless we happen to see otherwise or feel otherwise. But but pretty much we're going to come in always on a westbound. And the other thing is, even if you couldn't see it, and we were going to land right here, you still want it, since it's an off-airport landing, or a non-controlled, or pretty much an off-airport landing, you at least want to walk around and check out the site, or not walk around, but fly around, do, you know.
Yeah, somebody on it.
Do a pattern around there. And I still want to do a pattern around it to, so you can see what it looks like. Now, there's people down there.
4760,
they're just walking up to their car.
Northbound along to 5, just out of the Newhall Pass, 1.8. We go left through Pico Canyon.
Good. Skate them.
Yeah, still go. You don't need to be any higher. We're definitely more than 500. Yes, there are mountains in front of us too, but you're also going really slow. And you don't need to go any more away from that. Unless you feel like you need to, but this is plenty far enough.
So what am I going to do here?
You're going to land at the beginning of the runway on that side. Pulling your car all the way up. Okay? That's also actually part of the picture also is speed up. Yeah, I want you to go for that X.
Okay.
You were on your base, like you cut it a little short, but you did it at about the 45, but you were way too fast. You were turning a final at 65, and you could have still saved it. I mean, you could have slowed it way down. It's just you kept your speed up too long. Climb rate's at 55, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a right pattern again. Now you have a better idea of what you need.
Yeah.
First time, no, but you're on some, you weren't sure, so let it out a little bit on your crosswind.
Oh, yeah.
A little late, but yeah. Torpedo. right on top of it. All of that was beautiful. You know why? Even the first one I say beautiful because you made the decision to go around. Landing. Then you corrected it on your second time around. You fixed all the mistakes that you did your first time around. And no, yeah, you're not expected to get it right all the time, but as long as you make that decision to go around, not force it down and stuff like that, and you come around and you do the second one better, even the third one. Sometimes it might take a 1 or 2 tries. I mean, you don't want to just sit there and do it 10 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you end up doing it, you know, maybe a max of 3. But yeah, you corrected, you made everything good to go, man. That was all beautiful. Pick me up, take me forward. You see where that bush is sticking out? Bring me parallel with that, and then, but I want you to set it down over in the half on the one skid in the dirt, one skid on the concrete.
Oh, which bush?
All right, so move it forward. Just pick it up, move it forward a little bit. I'll let you know when. Dirt starts to go off over to the right. Move forward just a little bit more. Okay. Go ahead and set me down. Back me up a little bit.
Bit rough.
Bit rough, but that's right. I mean, slant landings are a little harder. I mean, one, we're at a little more of an angle, and it gets into people's heads a hell of a lot more, because they feel the one skid, and I think it's almost like you're used to landing. As soon as you feel the skid, you're on the ground. But on this one, when you feel the skid, you're not on the ground yet.
Yeah.
You're still hovering. You're just kind of anchored a little bit more.
I'm not so worried about it being on the ground this time. Like last time, I didn't like that feeling of it kind of dragging on the ground on one side.
Oh, that's what it. I mean, yeah, because you're still in a hover, but you're kind of feeling the skid touching, and you're worried about dragging it and moving it and dynamic rollover and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just going to hold it here a sec.
Okay.
That's all I was going to be able to do, but...
Do it again. Yeah, find your hover spot, relax. Brought it back up.
Yeah, I started moving the wrong way with the pedals.
but you weren't on the ground yet. So you could have stabilized your hover right where you were at. Let it settle. Nice. See, that time I said let it settle. It brought it down. We were kind of on one skid for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you slowly lowered the collective. Not bad. I mean, our heading could be a little better.
Yeah.
Pick it up, do it again. But that was good. I mean, because as soon as you felt the skid touch, I mean, you held it for a second, and then you gently put the collective down. Started off good.
Yeah.
Then you freaked yourself out. You're like, oh no! Yeah, a little smaller.
That was just a tiny tap on the collective and went down quite fast. Or fast enough.
Yeah, it was, well, you moved it a little. It wasn't just a tiny tap. It was a little bit bigger of a tap, but let it settle. A little more of a tap. There we go.
Such tiny.
Yes. Oh, you freaked yourself out on the ground. We bounced, but we didn't actually go anywhere. You felt the... Bring us back over.
I felt it like it was good.
Yeah, no. Tiny tap.
Come on.
You got it, relax. I'm just gonna come down now.
I over the tar there.
Yeah? Oh, you were so close and you brought yourself back up.
No, I felt like a hole in the dirt. No.
Nice. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go. Oh, you moved it down twice. Oh, then you brought it back up.
I did that first.
Okay. Yeah, you tapped it and then you tapped it again. Leave it. See, that time I told you to leave it, right?
Yeah.
And we held out for a little bit. We even came up a little bit, and then we started to settle. So that's why I said, like, let it, if you move it, wait. Okay, wait. Because sometimes it does feel like it's going to move back up again. And, I mean, I don't know if you remember, but when I talked about, like, as you start to sink, your angle of attack gets bigger. So if you're bigger angle of attack, you're going to get more lift.
Yeah.
So that's what, because now your relative wind isn't so much this way, but it's more this way, because you're starting to sink. And so it increases your angle of attack just for a split second, and then it all equals back out, and then allows you to start sinking. That's why you got to wait.
Yeah.
You got to wait till you're not moving up or down. Yeah, you know why I know you're tense?
Because my hand's gone whiter.
Your death grip, and you're also pulling us to the right. When you're tense, you people start to pull in the right because that's the one they're steering with.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go, nice.
I think I was trying to be too perfectionist with it. And
yeah, don't worry about being too perfectionist right now. Remember, you're not going to be like me right now. Just work on getting, you know, like over there you're setting it down beautifully and stuff like that. Right now you're still worried about, you know, concentrating on the slope, kind of hanging on one skid.
yeah,
You're thinking that you're getting into your head a little bit too much more over here. Over there, you know you can do it.
yeah.
But you're thinking about the one skid, you're thinking about it dragging on the ground, you're thinking about us rolling over and stuff like that. I'm not going to let us roll over. Yeah, so don't necessarily be a perfectionist. But like how that was you're fine. You could just use a little better heading, but you're within 5 degrees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pick me up, take me over to the center. Look at that. Beautiful. A plus. Alright, move me over to the center. Give me a right pattern.
After this helicopter.
What?
It gets well looked after.
Yes. I mean, the maintenance has been kind of, on the other ones has kind of been, but I think because this one is, he's dealing with the owner a lot more. I mean, not that it was bad maintenance, but it wasn't great maintenance, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't fly it if it wasn't there.
Oil gets changed. That's always good.
Every 50 hours. Altitude from around here is about 1800. how much of a slope do you know you can land on?
When you run out of cyclic?
Yeah, that's it. That's the answer. When you run out of cyclic, how much more can you go to the left? Quite a bit, right?
Surprising.
Yeah. I mean, you really don't want to go that far because you want room to play.
Yeah. What's interesting is that didn't look that steep either. That's what it is.
Yeah. And when you start doing, so that's one of the things to keep in mind is like when you land anywhere off a flat, like a non-concrete surface, even concrete surfaces, you can't really tell how much of a slope they got. Ice, if you ever end up landing out in snow or ice, it's hard to tell.
So landing fast is just a bad idea.
Yes, and that's why you gotta set it down, make sure the helicopter is settled, and then set it down, especially on a slope landing, because you don't want to if you start to slide sideways and you have your collective all the way down, you're not already in a hover, or you're gonna have to work more to get it up off the ground. Hovering on one skid and stuff. I didn't want to say anything while you were doing it, because then you would have started getting in your head. You'd be like, yeah, oh, now I'm fucking up. All right, give me a left pattern. The examiner I'm going to send you up with, his name is Dan Benton. I like him for two reasons. I like him for he's actually a good guy and stuff like that. But the biggest reason I like sending people to him is, or want to send people to him, is because there's another guy named Tim Tucker. Like, he's all over and stuff like that, but he's relatively easy. Dan is tough but fair. And during the check ride, he may be like, turn, or what are you doing, or why are you doing that, slow down, or whatever, but it's not that he is, when he does stuff like that, it's not that it's negative points or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just because it's one of those things, I mean, he's been doing it forever, and he's like, well, that's not what I would have turned,
Yeah.
But if he does anything like turn, be like, if you're in a pattern or something, be like, I'm just giving myself a little more room. He always seems like there's a lot of things that he does. He's coming off angry or yelling at you. Not necessarily yelling, but kind of aggressive. And it's just that that's the way it kind of comes out, especially in your check rides and stuff like that. But I mean, but he'll sit down and he'll joke with you and stuff like that. Real slow. Like I said, that would have probably been more than normal 5 degrees.
flapping quite a bit.
Yeah, it's called blade slap. I would have just held I would have held 30 or 35 a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Like you're shooting before the spot, which is good. You just need to realize, like when you get within 100 feet, to go ahead and move it out to your spot so you can just keep that forward airspeed, because you really don't want to, until you're down to within maybe 50 feet or so like that,
yeah.
40, 50 feet, you really don't want to be less than 30 knots. Or make sure that your descent rate is less than 300 feet per minute.
Yeah.
All right. We worked on quick stops, but but it was kind of a lousy day that day.
Yeah.
Do you remember what we did?
Was it up to, it's 40 feet, 40 knots?
Yeah, so we're going to do 40 and 40. I'm going to say dog in the road, or okay, stop. And then, remember, you're going to gently pull back on the cyclic, lower that collective to keep yourself from ballooning. And then just as we zero out our speed, you're going to let like about 10 knots or so. When it starts to get to where the 20 is, level that ship, allow it to settle to the ground, pull the collective back up to, and remember, you're also going to have to put in right pedal, because as you lower the collective, like the same thing with an auto rotation, so it's gently back on the cyclic, lowering the collective, right pedal, keep ourselves from ballooning, we slow ourselves down, we level the ship, with the cyclic pushing forward, allow the ship to settle. As we raise that power, put it back in right pedal, or left pedal. Alright, so let's give it a shot. Alright, stop. Now allow it to settle, let it settle, let it settle, let it come to the ground. Alright. So you're going to bring it in. Basically, you want to bring it so you come back into a hover, where you would normally hover. You're not going to try to hold a hover way up in 50 feet in the air or anything like that. That's when I talk about letting it settle, let the aircraft settle back down to the ground pretty much, so that you're back into a normal hover altitude.
Right.
Alright, we're going to do it again going this way, 40 and 40. Alright, stop. A little less, a little less. Start raising it. Yeah, you're jerking back on it. Don't jerk back on it. Okay. Go back out to the X. This time I'm going to kind of do it along with you.
Okay.
Alright, at least on this part of it, alright?
Yeah.
And the pedals you still kind of got. Well, I'm going to do it with you. Alright, so get us going 40 and 40. Alright, stop. A little less, a little less. Allow the aircraft just to settle down to the ground. Go on, Pixar. Yeah, don't need to pull back on this so quickly and so hard. It's kind of more like you're going along, just follow me a little bit. Going along. Alright. Right pedal a little. And I didn't level it out quite fast enough, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you notice I was just more of a gen. Oh, you started pulling back with me or no? No. Okay. It was more of just one probably because we weren't going. It was just a gen. Damn it, where's my right pedal? But it was just more of a gentle pullback.
Yeah.
Alright, your controls. Get us going, 40 and 40. Okay, stop. Level it out. A little better, and I mean, we could have been a little bit more aggressive with that. Alright, get us going. I didn't want to settle down into the dirt. Okay, stop. Yeah, no, you're fine. Pull back, back. Level it out, level it out, level it out. Okay, get us going again. Okay, stop. Good. Keep pulling back. Level it out, level it out, level it out. Now it's settle, let it settle. There we go. That would have been good. Not great, but and then we just need to stay more over the runway too. Go down a little bit that way. It's one of those things like hovering auto rotations. We don't all really do all that often, so even the instructors get rusty on it.
Yeah.
All right. Get us going. Okay, stop. Yeah, we're going to level this. Being still kind of a little jerky. Hold on, my controls. I'm gonna do one by myself. I'm gonna go ahead and come off of my seat. Alright, so we're going to get going along 40 and 40, and you're shooting over 40 knots too. Our speed built up a little bit more. Okay, now we're doing about 40 knots. Pull back. That's about more what it should look like. Okay. The thing is, the part of what you're doing, I'll turn around right here, is you're going and you're like trying to get up to your 40 knots quick, and then by the time I say stop, we're going along at like 50, and even now I'm trying to get up to 40, trying to get up to 50. My heading control could have been it. But you're don't worry about, I mean, get up to 40, but don't try to get up to 40 too much.
Yeah.
Alright, your controls.
Okay.
Got them?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me a slope landing. Okay. Instead of saying yep, I want you to say my controls.
Okay.
As soon as you have control, okay? You were kind of there. You were...
I just couldn't keep it steady.
Yeah. You're doing fine, man. You're doing fine. Started to dump it.
I did.
Relax. Woosah, right? Take your deep breath. breath in, let it out. But you were good. You didn't pull back up, and like I know a few times you wanted to pull back up. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Go. Breathe. I can do it. It's coming down. Can't find a grease bead up my hands right now. Alright, after you're down on the ground, everything back to neutral. Okay? Collectors all the way down, cyclics back at neutral, pedals are neutral. Okay. How's your grip?
Alright.
Alright, bring it back up. Very good, very good. Bring me to the center, set me down. Alright, now pick me up, take me to the right, set me down. Doing good on the small movements right now. Yeah. Breathe in, relax. Feel settle a little bit more. There we go, hold on. Good. Alright. Let's go ahead and do another quick stop. Alright, stop. A little more aft, a little more aft, a little more aft. Raise the sector, raise the sector. Better. Alright. You doing 40 and 40?
Wasn't quite doing 40 there.
Huh?
I wasn't quite doing 40.
Nah, you're at 30.
Faster than 40.
A little higher than 40 feet too, but
yeah.
Stop.
Wrong pedal. Yeah.
Hey, you caught it. Alright, take us back over the part of the reason why I have my feet up and stuff and I hover around the controls and stuff like that is I put up certain blocks just in case you hit wrong pedals and stuff like that. Because one of the things that, you know, one of the things I've kind of even learned with myself is you get too complacent with your students, and every once in a while they'll surprise you.
Yeah.
All right. 40 and 40. Okay, stop. Good, hold this a little bit, level it up, level it out, level up, raise the collective. Go a little bit. Go again. Stop. You really yanked back that time.
I did.
Situational. And the reason the quick stops are there is it's more for like if you're taking off and somebody pops out in front of you.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to control the aircraft to a slow stop. It's more actually a quick slow than it is a stop.
Yeah.
But you're controlling the aircraft to bring it to a quicker stop than normal, and then to keep from running into whatever. Okay, go. Okay, stop. A little too, still going way aggressive on the... Okay. Start up under aggressive right now. Alright, turn us around. That's kind of why I'm not having us do hovering autos right now.
Yeah.
It's because you're still aggressive on yanking that back and stuff like that. Alright, go ahead, stop. There you go, level it out, level it out, level it out. Okay. The other thing I think you need to be a little more, I think this time this was fine. You just needed to be a little more aggressive on lowering the collective. You didn't lower it down enough. Or not that you needed to be more aggressive, you just needed to go more. Okay? And to keep yourself from, and then you don't necessarily need to look at the sky. You were better on this, you just needed to be a little bit more distance with your collective. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily more aggressive or less aggressive, just more distance.
Okay.
And it's almost just as soon as you're at the top of your flare, pretty much, you're already starting to level it out. It's kind of like an auto rotation.
Yeah.
Like the flare procedure though is pretty much the same way with what you're doing with the cyclic. Okay, go ahead and just going. Stop. Lower. Oh. That would have been a little too much and too aggressive. Alright, bring us back. Lower us down a little bit. Actually get us 40 and 40. Don't go any higher than this though. A little higher, I guess, is fine. Alright, stop.
Feet. Come on, wake up.
Yeah, your feet are all over the road now. Yeah, that was fine. If you would have equalized out, because it's more of a thing. You don't want to drop. You don't want to like balloon. All right, so that's what you got to pay attention to. When you pull back on that collective, if you start to balloon, lower the collective a little bit more.
So it should still be...
Or when you pull back on that cyclic, if you're ballooning up, pull back on that collective a little bit. If you're starting to drop too much, Like, because you don't want to start dropping until you've actually until you're about 20 knots or just zeroed out your speed.
Okay.
So you want to stay at the same altitude. So you're going to judge your collective. Okay? Judge your collective on how much you're slowing down and ballooning type thing. If you don't want to balloon and you don't want to sink. It's just a coordinated thing of working them together. Alright, stop. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Level it out. There we go. Much better with the collective and cyclic. Pedals were all over the road.
Yeah.
Get going again. And then we want to settle more towards the ground, but over the runway. Alright, stop. Yeah, a little too aggressive with the cyclic. Because you're pulling it back and then you're leveling it forward.
Yeah, I know that when I get the feel for it once, I'll probably have it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep you from being too aggressive. Like I'm kind of setting like a little block because I'll stop you a little bit.
Yeah, it's just feeling all a bit disjointed.
Alright, get going. Stop. See there, you didn't even need to be quick. You didn't even need to be quick. You just needed to be gentle.
Yeah.
Alright, gentle. Alright, get going. Stop. Gentle. Not aggressive, gentle. Alright. And we're not even having to slow down as much. So you just need to gently pull it back a little bit. Alright? Go ahead. Okay, channel stop. There we go. Out with the saddle. Okay, good. Get going again. Except closer to the ground by the time you pull it, we actually stop settling. Alright, stop. Nice. Maintain. A little closer to the ground. And over here. So yeah, try to bring us into a hover about right here.
Okay.
Alright, and with our center line. But that was better. Alright, get going, 40 and 40. Alright, stop.
Moving way over at the right.
Yeah, that's because you're tense.
Yeah.
Because you're pulling sideways is what you're doing. You're tense. Your whole body's tense, so you're pulling more sideways. Turn us around. Not an aggressive maneuver. Go ahead and go. Alright, stop. Lower the collective. Yeah. Right. You kind of froze the collective a little bit. And you were still aggressive with this. Alright, hold on. Alright, get going. I don't want you to... Yeah, we'll do it again. Alright, stop. You're way aggressive still. Right now, this is all I want you to do. We're going to try something different, alright?
Okay.
We're going to get going. Alright, so we're going to get going. Keeping our heading. And then when I say stop, I just want you to do this. I mean, that was kind of hard to do without doing the collective at the same time, but I just want you to get going, and then come off the pedals. Come off the pedals, yeah. Right now, I just want you to get used to doing this. We'll get going. and then I'll say stop, and I just want you to do this. Okay? Just get used to gently doing this. Just get gently used to doing the cyclic. And then I'll do I'm going to do the collect. I got the collective and the pedals, okay? You just have the cyclic. Alright, take your hand off the collective. Get us back over. This is the only thing you have, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, stop. Back gently, gently. Kind of different feeling going back to just one control, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta bring us into a hover. Okay, just the cyclic. I want you to maintain our track and stuff like that, okay? I got everything else. Doing good in a hover now. Alright, get us a little more center. A little more center. Okay, get us going. Alright, stop. More back, more back, more back.
That's so weird.
Alright, get us going again. Alright, stop. Alright, level, 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 level. Turn this around. I'm the one that turns this around. Alright, get us going again. Alright, stop. Yep. Keep going, keep going. Good catch. Good catch, except you just needed to come off a fraction instead of as much as you did. Alright? But you realize you yanked it back too much.
Yeah.
Alright? So let's do that again. Let's go. Stop. More. Okay, level. Okay? But you're starting to slowly pull it back. That's good. You're not yanking it back anymore. Turn us around.
No, you turn us around.
I am. Alright, go. We don't got a lot of room for power, so. Just then a little climb. Alright, stop. Good. Level. Much better. Okay, take the controls. Now you just gotta coordinate your collective to it. Actually, I got the cyclic. Okay, you have the pedals and you have the collective. Little lower.
Oh yeah, forgot. I was doing that bit.
Alright, turn us around. Down closer to the ground. Watch your power too. Okay. So I'm gonna get us going. We don't have any more powers, so I'm gonna get us going. I'm gonna get our climb going, and then I'm gonna say stop, and then I want you to keep us from dipping or ballooning, okay? All right. And I'm gonna go. A little more power. A little too quick. Perfect. All right, stopping. Oh.
Not that much.
That was good. Turn us around. We kind of dumped it a little bit too much, but we didn't balloon. We didn't balloon, you kept us level, and then you realized you started to get us into an out-of-rotative state. But,
Yeah.
alright, getting us going. Alright, stop. Leveling it out. Oh. Just feel what the aircraft is doing. Judge your collective on what the aircraft is doing. Alright, doesn't mean, just because we're looking straight up, doesn't mean we're dropping. Okay? So just kind of feel what the aircraft is doing. Don't see what the aircraft is doing. In a sort of sense. Alright, turn us around. Don't pull any more power. And on the go. And stop. Oh, wrong way. That'll allow us to settle to the ground. One more time, on to go. And then I'm going to have you try to do it together. Don't pull any more power. And stop. There we go, nice. Allow it to settle, raise it just a little bit. Much better, much better. Let's do that one more time. I'm going to turn this around, and then I'm going to give you all the controls. And stop. Except for kind of the quick sync, you were doing good. All right, your controls.
Controls.
All right, you have controls. All right, together now. Going, going, going. And stop. Oh. You got all jerky again.
Yeah.
Bring us back over the runway. And stop. You going? Stop. Give me turn around on the X, give me a normal landing. We'll have to work on those a little bit more.
Yeah. We got time.
Yes, we do.
I find just saying, imagining it helps. Like just sitting at home,
Yes.
thinking about it.
Do your couch flying?
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Is
Oh, really?
yeah. Even when I was I was in my truck and stuff when I was driving. And you could kind of do it even on your bike. Think about the maneuvers, about what you're doing. Like As I was driving, I'd be like driving, and I'd be like, okay, right, and I would kind of imagine myself doing it. I mean, I wouldn't be doing any of the actual movements, but I would just imagine myself doing it and stuff like that, like you kind of do on the couch. And that's what I did a lot of times, and back and forth in between going to the airport and home and stuff like that.
I do when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
I find myself flying
Okay.
straight away.
If there's anything that when we come in that you specifically want to work on, let me know too.
Yeah.
Be like, you know what, today I would really like to, I was imagining myself doing the quick stop today, I would like to really work on that or something like that. Or I was imagining myself doing hovering auto rotations or whatever. Alright, give me a right pattern and we're going to do an auto rotation and then head back.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Alright. What is the max glide configuration for an auto rotation?
The max what, sorry?
Max glide configuration for an auto rotation?
65 knots, RPMs in the green.
Yeah. 90 and 75. RPMs are at 90%, speed is at 75. So the RPMs are not in the green, right?
No, I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so at 90, because what you're doing is you're creating more pitch, so you're forcing more air down, so you're slowing your descent rate, but you're also creating more drag, so that's one of the things you got to be careful of, because as you saw, just even normal, you don't even have a lot of room for air.
Yeah.
So you got to pay a little bit of attention. And that's to extend your glide. Like, say if we need to make it to that brown spot out there, we're not going to make it, right? So we have to extend our glide out.
Yeah.
Like from here in a normal auto rotation, we would kind of make it. All right, so
we're doing an auto. Aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing an auto 1865. What are you going to do?
Drop the collective right pedal.
Little left side click, right? And then you're going to give the bump back up, the fifth click, just a little bump back up. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, engine failure. Don't lose your speed. Speed back up. Alright, starting our flare. Yeah, for some reason you were at 65 and you pulled back.
Yeah, I thought it was starting to accelerate a lot more.
No.
But
Your RPMs might have started to accelerate, but your speed didn't go anywhere. Which then even made the RPM start to come up even more.
Yeah.
If you flare, it's going to make your RPMs come up even more. Let's do that one more time. guys going up there. And two, I guess you're gonna go home. You're gonna watch the video too and see what was going on.
Yep. Which helps a lot.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, engine failure. Raise the clutch just a little.
Too high.
Yeah.
Way too high.
You want to do that one more time? You want
Yeah, well, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's go.
Got enough fuel.
Yep. You brought it back around, you're covered. You're still kind of like on your speed. Just small movements, man. Yeah, and it's like if you're close, if you're at 70, all right, so leave it at 70. Okay, you can make a small movement to bring it back to 65, but if you're at 75, go ahead and bring it back a little bit.
Yeah.
We usually say 65 to give you, and then it's either plus or minus. Like either 60 to 70 is fine. I'm trying to get you to be in the center. So if you are a little faster, all right. And if you are a little faster, that's all right. I mean, it's better to be a little fast than slow.
Yeah. Got fire truck driving into the...
Yeah. We'll see where he's going. Yeah, they're stopping right there, so they're not going to be an issue. 1800. We still want to make sure our lights are out, gauges are in the green and all that other stuff. Technically, we should have the carb heat up all the way too. Is anything below 17 inches of manifold pressure? It's supposed to bring the carb hub heat up all the way. We're not there yet, but we're gonna be. It's smooth turn. Like the last time when you're coming in, you did a diving turn. So it's not too much. Diving turn. Look at that, we're dropped. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, hit it there. There you go. There's the collective.
Too high again?
A little too high, yeah. Like you started to flare fine, but you didn't let it sink anymore.
Yeah.
You could have started it a little bit lower, but that was much better. It's up to you now.
Okay.
You want to go or another auto? Go ahead and head back.
Okay.
I think that's good for the day. convict crew is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise they would be in yellows, like the yellow shirt and green pants. But they do, on a lot of fires, they'll have convict crews that'll go out and help dig lines and stuff like that.
Makes sense.
I'd say 3 Victor Charlie Canyon heading at 1.8. Hold 1. Yeah, hold 1.8.
Where? So,
Charlie Canyon?
2 Victor Hotel, Charlie Canyon, and 1.
What's the max gross weight per seat? Gross weight per seat?
I have no idea.
Oh, you exceed it?
What's that?
Are you heavier than it should be? That was actually one of the test questions that I have in there.
What's it?
Yep.
I don't remember seeing that one.
Something like 240 pounds.
Definitely didn't see that question.
I believe it's in there. Should be in there. What's the max gross weight of the helicopter? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not in there. Maybe it was because I've been sending Alan like homework assignments, the other guy, and I asked him a bunch of different questions about the helicopter.
Around 1.3 tons or something, isn't it?
No, max gross weight for the helicopter? 1,370 pounds. Yeah, that's as much. That's the maximum amount of, including the helicopter. That's the maximum amount it's about to pick up.
Maybe on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah, go ahead. And then at Magic Mountain, again, it'll say just east of Magic Mountain, northbound along the 5 at 2,000.
We're doing a couple extra a little bit here before that will be around.
This is the 126.
2-3 Victor Hotel, east of Magic Mountain, southbound on the 5.
308 American East.
Where did he say it was at? I didn't hear it. Alright, I'm gonna send you an email as a homework assignment then.
Okay, do that.
And it was asking a lot of the questions like that. I thought that stuff was in the tests.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
I'll go with you. I'll believe you.
Maybe, I think the max gross weight of the helicopter is, but not the seat.
Per seat. What kind of engine does it have?
Reciprocating.
No, like what's the manufacturer and stuff like that? Yeah, okay, I'm going to send you a homework assignment. It's going to ask you a lot of these questions, because he's going to ask you these questions specifically. It's going to be like, what's the max gross weight? Like, when you describe the engine, you're going to have to say, it's a Lycoming 0360 J2A. It's normally aspirated, carbureted, horizontally opposed. Yeah, normally aspirated, horizontally opposed. And then it's going to ask you, like, what do those mean? You know, normally aspirated means that it doesn't have a turbo on it. Like, and then carbureted, it's either fuel injected or carbureted. Alright, but you can have a turbo with a carburetor or a fuel injector, right?
Yeah.
So normally aspirated just means there's no turbo on it. And the turbos are for like higher altitude, better performance. Because the problem with us, when we get higher in altitude or any aircraft, the air gets thinner, so there's not as much oxygen first. And then it starts to starve itself or suffocate itself. When you got the turbos, it's forcing more in there, packing everything so that it's still able to perform at higher altitudes. And then, you know, like on a cylinder, like on a engine, you got the you got the V6 and stuff like that.
He's going to continue.
Do you understand like what a V6 is?
What?
On a car, any car.
Oh no, what? Sorry?
On a car.
No, what is?
A V6 engine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So a V6 engine, or usually you have or you can have an inline 6 or an inline 4. Like the inline means they're pretty much straight up and down. The V or the cylinders, where the cylinders are, the horizontally opposed just means that they're horizontal, they're flat. And one's pointing this way and one's pointing this, or you got two pointing this way and two pointing this way because it's a 4-cylinder. He'll ask about how many volts on the electrical system. 12, 14 volts, 12 volts, either one of those is fine. It's a 12 volt system with a 14 volt battery, 14 volt 60 amp battery. Okay, so what should we have in the pipe?
In the what?
In the background or in standby? What frequency do you have there?
We should have our ATIS for
because the next thing we want to listen to is ATIS.
Yeah.
And you can check to see if we can get it now. No, not yet. Let's see. I think, was the fuel question on there? What kind of fuels are we allowed to use?
Yes.
How many gallons are in each tank?
I think it's around 13 in one and 9 in the other.
Yeah. We have, you know what, I gotta find out one thing. I gotta find out if we do have bladders or not bladders.
Coming up on People Center.
Because it is different.
I asked Jay, and he was pretty sure there was because it had an upgraded.
Yeah, because there was an AD that went out about it, and most of them should be changed over. But, I mean, a cheat right now, if they didn't have bladders, would be 19.2 and 10.5.
I'm sure it's different.
Yeah, with the bladders, it's about, total is about 2 gallons or so. See if we can get it again. That did you hear? Like doing nothing. All right. How much? What's our winds at?
Down.
Nope.
Yeah. I heard almost 2.9.
You didn't change it, did you? That was 002, right? 999. Like, I don't want you to just listen for the identifier code. Go ahead.
10 miles visibility.
Yeah. Hall pass, Balboa arrival, northwest corner of Charlie.
Helicopter 3 Victor Hotel. Request Balboa arrival with Charlie.
New hall pass.
2 Victor.
Ident, Greek Church. Ident, Greek Church.
What does that mean?
Ident means you got there's a like on here they're asking for us because there might be another aircraft in the air or something like that. So just trying to figure out where we're at. He didn't say where we were at. He just said that's why I said. All right, where are we going?
My head over that way.
Yes. So the winds are coming at 240. If we wanted to turn direct into the wind, where would we turn the helicopter?
I want that shower,
To the right.
northwest corner will be
If we went to the right, it would turn this way, right?
Yeah.
So we want to go, or sorry, it was 140. It was 140 at 6. So if we wanted to turn the helicopter into the wind, which way are we going to turn?
So about 2 o'clock to the left.
Hotel, stay parking.
To the left, right?
2 o'clock? Yeah. No, 10 o'clock.
Was that 23 Victor Hotel?
Stay Victor, stay parking.
We are going to go to the northwest corner.
Thank you. Guys, police 18 is complete. We're going to clear to the south. Thanks, Al. Police 18 is far via Park Beach Campus. Proceeding. Wind 1804.
Now it's at 1804. Atis was saying, was saying 140
Fire
at 6.
3 with Charlie. Casino Reservoir. Full Creek to Fire Apple. Follow through. Van Nuys Tower, ident, report to Full Creek 111, company traffic departing southbound on Full Creek, just now lifted off. Alright, for your ident, be looking traffic. Fire 1, company traffic southbound on Full Creek at the Casino Reservoir. Okay, looking for him, Fire 1.
Yeah, ident means you push the ident button, so then on their screen it goes blink, and pops up a big flash, so that way he knows where we're at.
Charlie,
Don't go any lower than this.
continue straight out, are you through the
Not until we get to the freeway. About the freeway, over the one up, basically over the freeway, you want to be about 800. I'm thinking of questions to ask you. What is the definition of angle of attack?
The angle from
Charlie, turn left.
Correct.
Northwest Charlie, main
What is
start 8,000.
pitch angle is from the angle of attack to the angle of the chord line to the rotation of plane.
Yes.
Fire 3.
Okay, now you can start getting this down to 1,000. And
Northwest corner will be at Fire 1, Greek
the shiny dome up there is the Greek Church.
Hotel 2 following a red, orange, yellow helicopter from the south, also northwest corner.
23 Victor Hotel, we're looking for our traffic.
Fire 3, traffic is departing on military descent. They're drifting slightly west towards your course.
And we're number 2 calling a helicopter in.
Fire 3 is headed short half, quarter mile. Calling Ower. Then I helicopter, You'll there. And the reservoir, I can get a possible arrival at City Hangar called the Greek Church. You'll be 3 Roger, approved as requested, report Greek Church, Charlie's Colonel Center 299.
And he's already told us, this is the Greek Church that we're passing, but he's already,
Echo 3 Victor Hotel. I was northwest corner, we had a helicopter. You're following.
okay, left corner, so we can got 3 Victor. Oh, got him right.
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Right, 3
Alright.
the ridge line that's ahead of you, and that goes east and west.
And then, 3 Victor Hotel, we have traffic at sight.
Right, 3 Charlie, follow that ridge line, and that'll take you to Griffith Park Observatory contact. And
slow down a little bit.
Turn down to follow that, remaining clear past Charlie until advised by SoCal's departure. Contact SoCal's departure 1
Yeah.
Cherry 7 to Papa, roger, no sky.
Okay.
Diamonds are 8 Echo Foxtrot, number 2, follow the Cherokee, continue downwind Diamond, 8 Echo Foxtrot, following Cherokee,